The Parkersburg Soap Box Derby will be making its return to Parkersburg for the first time in over 4 decades. And I'm joined by Bob Mercer, who is the president of the Parkersburg Soap Box Derby Corporation. Bob, thank you so much for joining me here in studio.
Thank you, Andrew, for having me on here to be able to talk about the Derby.
Absolutely. So, Bob, the first question I want to ask you is, it's been 4 decades since it's been here in Parkersburg, the Soap Box Derby. So for anyone who might be watching today that doesn't know what it is, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, the Soap Box Derby was actually started in 1934, and it was kind of an accidental thing when a reporter from a Dayton, Ohio newspaper saw some boys racing down their street in a go-kart with wheels made of soap boxes at the time. So that was where the Soap Box Derby was born. And so the Soap Box Derby is a car that the kids build with their parents. If they have sponsors, the sponsors can help them. Wrap the car, paint the car, and now it's so specific. It has to be done specifically. And then the kids can race the car with a chance to go to the All-American race in Akron, Ohio in July. And that's a big honor. It hasn't been here since 1980, the original, the Soap Box Derby. And my business partner and I, Rick, I started doing this, and I said, Rick, we really need to do this.
Right.
And so we started getting a hold of Akron. They're having some managerial switchovers and stuff. So we actually got in contact with the director of West Virginia and Ohio, Jamie Allen, who is in Lancaster. We went there, we spent the entire day. They have the most awesome permanent racetrack for the Soap Box Derby, which is what we're looking for now for later down the road. But we talked about it, and I said, you know, this is something I really want to do. I said, I want to bring this back for the kids, and I want to bring, and like I told you off air, our mission statement is bringing families and community together one race at a time. Back in the day when they had it, it was so popular. There were so many people in downtown, and it was just an awesome event. I personally did not get to participate in it, but I watched it.
Right.
So with the advent of people saying, you know, there's nothing to do, there's absolutely not a thing to do, I said, you know, why not? Why not bring back something that meant so much to so many people at the time, and let the kids and their families, you know, put together these cars, cheer their racer on, send their racer to Akron, Ohio, and bring accolades to them and the city of Parkersburg.
Absolutely.
And the Mid-Ohio Valley, actually.
So I want to ask too then, this sounds like it's a fantastic event that, you know, used to go on in the past, and you're trying to bring it here to the present.
Right.
When is maybe a target date that you guys are looking to bring this back?
As of right this moment, it's on hold. There's a lot of things going on with the other race events throughout the area. This has been going on for years. I mean, this is a year-round race all over the world, actually. So we were shooting for July 15th, but as of this moment, I put it on hold until we can get some more financial backing, so to speak. But it's pretty expensive to put this on, and I'm not exactly wealthy. I'm a, you know, dispatcher at 911. I'm not a wealthy person.
Right.
So this is something that we absolutely. My business partner and I, we started Parkersburg Soap Box Derby Incorporated. It's a 501c3. We have a Facebook page. We also have a PayPal. If if people want to be able to help us out a little bit. It's all volunteer. And we're looking for volunteers to help us with, we have the JCs. The JCs have been great. The Boy Scouts said that they're interested. And so we're looking for other volunteers to help out with this.
Okay, perfect. And before I let you go, Bob, is there anything else, whether, you mentioned volunteers stuff, and just anything else about the Soap Box Derby that you would like to share with the viewers before I let you go here?
The Soap Box Derby is actually a STEM experiment in motion. It teaches kids aerodynamics, weight displacement, gravity. And in the state of Ohio, it's an actual class. The Soap Box Derby is incorporated in the STEM program because of the way that they do it, the way that it's made. Everything has to be specific. But another thing I'd like to say, if there's anybody that would like to be on our board, my family, God love my family, they stepped up and they said, we'll do it.
That's awesome.
We'll help you. And I appreciate it, but we need people in the community as well. And we also need financial backing. We're trying very hard, and this is passion. This is something very passionate that we are doing. And I'm absolutely not going to quit till I absolutely have to, Andrew, until I absolutely can say we can't do this. And I'm not that kind of person to do that, so I'm not going to.
And what would be the best way for people to get in contact for you that might be interested within the community?
We have a website, Facebook page, Parkersburg Soap Box Derby Incorporated, where the PayPal thing is. You can get a hold of me at bob.mercer@parkersburgsoapboxderby.org, or my business partner rick.sawyer at parkersburgsoapboxderbyincorporated.org. Parkersburg, yeah. Wow.
All right, well, thank you, Bob, so much for sitting down with me. It was a pleasure to hear about this event, and I wish you the best of luck because it sounds like it's a great thing, and it's something for a lot of families and kids to do here in Parkersburg.
Well, I want to thank WTAP for helping me bring this forward, and please, this is just an awesome program that I think that once it starts back, I mean, I've already been contacted by people who have been in charge of it before and who've raced in it before, and they're excited. So I want to bring that excitement back to the Mid-Ohio Valley, as I call it, back to the Berg. That's something that back to the Berg is where I want it to be.